kind of forgot I beat that. I forgot I was even playing that. Feels weird. Nope. Yep, there's another one. There's another one. Shatter.
Alright, and we're live.
Nope. Yep, there's another one.
Let's get these matches in.
There's another one. Shatter.
Probably turn that off. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of echo. Good ol' Inferno. The little violin music at the start. Always nice to hear. Alright, we're all set up. Scoreboard right now, 3-1. Easy Bullet in the lead, 7-3. Death Enders 6-4. Red team not having the greatest time with their pushes, barely holding positive on some players, rest holding negative. Seems like we're up to Gonzo into clutch right now. Pav TV showing an awkward gun angle. As always, and a bunch of util lives and pistols left in swamp. Unfortunately, Gonzo loses that. Blue team, CT side and map, going at it. 4 and run right now. Red are gonna only hope for their pushes to go a bit better. I'm gonna assume that Explosion is the IGL for this match right now. Explosion IGL is the most Pavlov matches that I've played with him. Or not really, because I would my people would take my IGL over his, but he would generally IGL if there were no other main IGLs. Or a certain ally play. That is a good peek. He gets Easy Bullet down to 1 tap. Easy Bullet is now in peril right now as he's stuck in the corner. He does get 1 pick though, even at 1 HP. A good trade-off. Good way to use his health. Let's see if Bimpy over here holding this wall. Good flashback. 3v3. They're gonna smoke off Bimpy. Energy claps out in the open, gets picked by Bimpy. Gets another. Explosion. Staying far back. Still up with his lurk. Playing it slow here. Is he gonna catch the mid player? He hears death, but he hears death run away. He knows now he can push up. He's still a bit paranoid though. A good try by Explosion. Bimpy takes him out. Easy Bullet now 8 and 4. Bimpy 7-3. Explosion energy claps leading with 5 kills. It is now 5-1. CTs are holding this hard. We're gonna see AKs across the board from red side. M4s and an AK from Detonator. Bless me. What about Vintage Jesus? Where's he at? He always runs something unique. Seems like he's going knife only right now. Easy bullet down to HP. Peeks on the flash though. One tap now. The intermission screen. I need to not do that. Nobody's dead yet. Easy Bull doesn't see him. Dr. Gonzo's getting picks right here. They have a crossfire. They don't have a crossfire. I just heard shots from nowhere. It's my fault. Vintage pushing up in the 1911. Gonzo's gonna play around this pillar here. Can they get into a safe spot? Explosion gets a knife on Easy Bullet. Gets one. Does he get two? He misses the spray. He needed that pick right there. Oh! Oh my. That's a brutal flick right there. There was no mercy from that one. He hunted it. He just ran down those stairs and hunted him. Flash from Bippy. Yet again playing in pit. Set up a camera there. Bimpy down. All up to Nebula to stop this push. Nebula doesn't get a pick. The 1950s alcoholic husband takes him out. Now on a 3K, looking for a 4K on Detonator, who's going to peek right in through short. Vintage Jesus in a beautiful rat spot, though. Detonator has to get this pick right here. Vintage taking him out. Beautiful rat spot. I don't think I've seen this spot used at all in the entirety of me playing this game. Set up some more cameras. Got a view on mid. Get a how do I want to make this? B overhead. Okay. We already have a pick going on to B by Explosion. Explosion's going deep into spawn. He's getting aggressive. Takes out Gonzo and Bimpy. Free fires. He's got that adrenaline running. All up to Easy Bullet now. Easy Bullet on 148. He's believing he can go for it. He thinks he can ace this. He's really going for it. He's gonna save right here. He's moving. He seems like he wants it. Oh, Vintage Jesus with a 50 cal as always. Slams him downwards. Seen a B push go on. Beautiful nade. Or that was a flash actually. We're seeing a lot of utility now. That's a nade. Nebula tries to catch the nade and gets blown up. I've never seen that before. Bimpy gets taken out backside. Bimpy swapping from A to account for one of their players dropping. Had some technical issues, but it seems like they got cleaned up over there. Explosion slaughtering his own teammates right there. Wow, this isn't good. A 5-1 lead turned into 5-4. You don't want that on Inferno. You want to have a strong CT side, 7 points at least. They threw the bag right there. Detonator's lagged out or something. Anyways, let's see these guys' push. I should get one set up for alt mid. then a camera setup in apps. Should be closer apps like right here. There we go. Vintage is... This is interesting. He's sitting in the middle of nowhere. He's just anticipating to react. Shots on easy bullet. Bimpy comes around the corner. Peeker's advantage. Takes a headshot right there. Suppressor on the Tech 9. I have not seen that since I played Shaq. There's no really any reason to be putting a suppressor on your Tech 9, but if you still have to line up your shot, you can. Especially if you don't aim down sights and you aim down the barrel like I know some people play like. It's now a 2 versus 4. Roxy from behind getting peeked by 3 of them. Explosion can come over here and take out Bimpy. Oh, wow, what a shot. All up to Roxy now. Crossfired by all 4 of them. He has no chance to win this without a miracle. One shot on Nebula. Checks his back. Good game sense. Has to take out Gonzo and deal with the rest, which are weak. Just isn't able to do it. Situations like that, you gotta take those 1v1s best you can. Even in an angle like this, the best you can do is try and half peek everything, take them out one by one, just like in CS:GO. That's not abused that much in VR. I see that a lot happen. People will just wipe way too much in Pavlov. You don't want to do that much. Right there. Cast that. He's too busy doing some stuff, but it seems like attackers took out the B side pretty easy here. Whiffing his shots with a Bison, still gets the pick off. Gets that last shot barely to his head. Wow, 1950s alcoholic husband just slams a revolver shot across the room into Easy Bullet's forehead. It's a beautiful shot. The 1950s alcoholic husband. This is Mars. I have not seen Mars play in a long time. Mars was a Shaq player for Pog Squad. He was deviously known to use nades really well. Pretty cool guy. Alright. Let's see this. We got an A push going on, it seems. Oh, a half push. Detonator gets hit by an A. Easy Bullet playing head peek over here. Bimpy also playing a head peek. Tags Vintage once. Let's see what's going on. Oh, beautiful nade by Energy Claps. They're both one tap now. Did he bounce that off this roof right here? I don't think so. Still a good nade regardless. Seems like nothing's happening across the board right now. Getting a little overhead of the save round here. Blue doesn't really have that much a chance of winning this. They're already getting pinched inwards. Actually, Easy Bullet gets a kill right there. Energy Claps with the flick up though. Vintage is one tap on apartments. Maybe they do have a chance with this. Explosion has bomb covered though. If Explosion plays this right and doesn't get double peeked, or if these two play it wrong, it's going to end very badly for blue team. Oh, what a flick up by Bimpy. Good reaction time. All up to Nebula now. Nebula, he should have gone with his teammate, but he wants to save his Bison. Oh, but he's getting chased. He gets pre-fired by Vintage. Jesus. Not even a chance! He was out for blood right there. Alright, going into a rifle round. Now to get more interesting. Let's see the setup from blue team over here. Let's see what their entry frags, Bippy and Detonator, can figure out. Detonator's been running banana aggressively every round. After getting naded multiple times, he's gonna opt to stay back. But Energy Claps and Explosion are getting aggressive. Energy Claps goes for the pre-fire. Takes damage on his own end. Seems like Explosion and Energy are gonna fall back now. We're gonna see Detonator starting to get aggressive. Gonzo, Bimpy, Easy Bullet taking alt mid, gonna lurk down A. Seems like they're going for a B fake here. Nebula kind of staying back, trying to give back up to Death. Nebula's now going mid, gonna go help the A push. Let's see what Death does all on his own. Is Death gonna risk a pick here? He's trying to get their attention best he can. He's keeping Explosion and Energy here. He's doing a good job. That makes it a 4v3 over on A site. Let's see if these guys can execute that well. There is no cross on mid right now. All up to Mars to just hold both of them. This is not a generally checked corner. You can see Detonator get picked. He's gonna get free fire now. He has to worry about both of them. But he gets to the other. A good headshot, but he doesn't expect a third. Nebula pushes up. Now it's a 2-on-3. Favoring red team. Even though they have to rotate, Roxy's still holding a good rat spot. Gonzo's too scared to push out after Mars got those picks. Nebula with him. This is good coordination. Now they're pushing it. Roxy in a good spot. Does Nebula know he's there? Nebula knows he's there, but he's gonna get flanked from Explosion. Gets Explosion. Gonzo, 1v1. Energy with a great flash. There's now a 1v1, 75 health versus 100 health. Now 75 on 75. Energy Claps gets the better peek, gets a headshot for the win. 6-7. A comeback from a 5-1 situation. Still another buy round. I'm not sure if blue team is on loss bonus or not. Ooh, Jesus. 50 cal. Let's get some eyes on him. See him put his 50 cal through. Wow. Did he just place a one-way right there? Almost a one-way. If this was old Pavlov, he might have had that one-way set for old Pavlov. He might have been able to look at it from down here and only see their feet. That's a really smart way to use smokes. I've tried theorizing some lineups like that, where I had smokes land on a higher edge, so that when the enemy that's brutal. As I was saying, the enemy would be head level, looking down in the smoke, and not see anything. But from your POV, you'd be looking under the smoke. Pretty interesting thing to do. I see it used in Veil quite a bit by upper level different paths because smokes aren't perfectly spherical. Bimpy onto a 3K right now. It's popping off. That ADHD is going hard. You can hear him grip that gun over and over. This is the shot. Mars takes him out. He whips his shot twice. Is he gonna wallbang? He doesn't know how to wallbang that box. He could have taken out Nebula there if he knew how. Explosion's gonna back him up. Let's see how this unfolds. Nebula riding behind that corner. Now down to one tap. Mars makes a good sacrifice. Explosion all up to him. Easy Bullet sitting in dark. Does Explosion know? Is Explosion gonna anticipate apartments or pit? He doesn't anticipate him to be in dark. He tries to flick him. He tries to suppress, but he doesn't hit the headshot. Easy Bullet takes the win, making it a 7-7. Right now we have Explosion 17-9 on the high, Nebula 4-11 on the low, or Detonator 1-4 on the low. I forgot he disconnected. Minus his old kills. Right, Easy Bullet bomb carrier. Numbers are evened. From apartments. Vintage gonna get tagged once. What a nade! That is a beautiful nade lineup by Vintage. Gonzo with the kill on mid, taking out Mars. Did I have one set up on mid? I did, but it was smoked out. Too bad, because we're getting some... Oh, we got a crossfire set up, takes out Detonator. Oh, takes out all three of Nebula. TK's Gonzo. 4 versus 2. They had sight very well. They should have coordinated with their apps players to push with them. Not sure if they ran through alt mid and pushed the left. I'm pretty sure that's what they did to end up right there. But they messed up their push. They had 2 people playing on site. Ooh, Vintage. Getting ready. See that movement coming out from him. What is he? He's twerking over here. Twerking on that little box right there. Bimpy's gonna fall off and try to go flank around. Easy Bullet's still gonna hold apartments and wait on Bimpy's calls and shots. Gets dinked by Roxy. Goes for the pre-fire. Takes out Roxy. Good jiggle peek by Bimpy. Easy Bullet takes out Vintage now. 2v2. Are we gonna see a wallbang from Explosion? No, but we are gonna see Explosion take out Bimpy. Bimpy ego peeks it when they needed to play safe there. Now it's up to a double peek onto a guy with 1 HP. Easy Bullet does have an AK though. If he believes in the one tap, he has this. He shouldn't be taking this peek though. He needs to be playing head peek. He needs to rotate over to site and play a head peek on that box. That's better. Now he has to worry about Energy Claps flanking him. Energy doesn't see it. Now up to Easy Bullet. Can he get the flick? Beautiful clutch by Easy Bullet. Love to see it. That's exactly how you wanted to play that. See, if he played on this box right here, he would have just been DPS by Explosion. Explosion, he's a good player. He'd easily flick onto his chest and take him out. But he moved back to here, playing a head peek onto both here and a head peek onto both short. That was a really good way to play that from Easy Bullet. It was also a great 2v4 clutch from both Bimpy and Easy Bullet themselves, and a nice 3k from Easy Bullet. Put our eyes on the star right here. Let's see how he does. He's gonna be playing back for a bit. Let's go see if anyone's pushing up, really. Ooh, we have Detonator playing it aggressive on mid. He smoked off mid, but he doesn't want to push it. He's gonna push into apartments. Vintage is hiding in the smoke right here. Out from the smoke, gets a knife on Gonzo, and he gets away with it! Through apartments, Detonator's gonna fight him. Vintage goes in for the flick with the 1911, but doesn't hit it. We've got Nebula now with a gun. We have 4 people in apartments. What is that M4? M4 has been decked out. I'd love to see it. Explosion playing audio right here. Nebula fat stepping in apartments. Explosion being patient. Misses the knife. Should have kept that in his hand. Now it's going to be a full-on A push. We have Roxy holding. We have Mars and Energy Claps coming from mid to take out Easy Bullet. Bimpy's going to plant onto site. We have Detonator playing in pit right now. Holding Roxy in library. We still have 3 other players. Where are they? They're flanking from apartments. They take out Nebula. Bimpy takes out Mars. Oh, but Nate takes out Energy Claps that Nebula dropped. It's all up to Sparix now. With no HP left. Barely anything remaining. Beautiful shot coming out. 9-7. Final round. Bimpy leading, 1911, taking over Explosion's lead. Detonator and Nebula still in last, 2-5, 6-13. I don't know which one really is last, because but let's see how this turns out. Vintage Jesus. Always gotta see what he's running. 50 cal. Is he gonna peek mid? No, he's gonna play apartments. He's gonna try and throw that nade again. He has to mess it up because people are waiting for him. Nebula throws a flash on mid, hoping to scare his enemies back. Detonator throwing a flash, going in for the push. But he opts to stay back. They're getting too scared here. They need to push this. They're going to lose ground and get rotations off before anything happens. They need to push up their util or they're going to be weaker. It doesn't matter. Your gun skill's better. Easy Bullet just takes out Mars. Still with a flash in hand. Destroys Roxy's vision. Gets caught. Detonator almost gets the kill. Re-peeks it and still dings him. A risky move, but good trade-off possibly in the endgame when he's weak. Energy Claps is going to be playing here on short. Sprays down 1, sprays down 2. Beautiful by Energy Claps. Dinks Bimpy. Helmet saved. Now it's up to Nebula and Bimpy. This is what I mean. They had too many people rotate, and they had to deal with both 2 site players, a mid player, and a library player all at once. Ooh. That just sounded like a brutal shot onto Vintage. Still 2v2. Energy holds a nice rotate over. Not playing into the same spot, not being predictable. Just gonna move back to it over time. Seems like they're going for a B rotate. Explosion reads this though. Explosion with the good game sense. This should win him this round. There's only 10 seconds left though. There's not enough time. And it's over. 9-8. The match gets closer and closer. Alright, Bimpy leading with a high of 20 and 12. Nebula with a low of 6 and 13. Two players running clips. It seems the majority are holding flashbangs on the red team. Vintage with the double knives and a 50 cal. Seems like we're going to see another sort of A push. They're again waiting for Vintage to peek that window. But he's going to smoke it and he's going to cross. Or is he going to sit in the smoke? Vintage with more interesting plays. Bippy's going to push up apartments alone while the rest go B. Bippy's going to lurk this. The rest are now sending it down banana. Which one I have set on banana? There we go. Bippy takes out Vintage. The rest, no fat steps being made. Sneaking it up banana. Explosion though, playing it smart, still anchoring on site. Oh, gets caught timing! Right when he pulls out the smoke. They're gonna suppress him, they're gonna keep him back there. They're gonna start charging him with util. But they're gonna give Mars time to rotate, they need to push it fast. They lost that time, now Mars is rotated. Gets Gonzo down to 50 HP, they're already planting. It's gonna be bad. Losing B-side is not good, especially when you're low on numbers. He's gonna suppress. Takes out Mars. Roxy energy collapse coming in. Nebula's taken out. Risks his life. Stands in the open. Detonators in Cubby. Good hold by Gonzo, but energy collapse reacts faster. Explosion takes out 1. Explosion takes out 2. And that's it. A beautiful retake by Explosion. Smart positioning. Takes out the 2 anchored on site, and the rest are taken out by the other players. It is now going to be a 9-9. This is some interesting gameplay, folks. For all the money now. We're going to see a 9-9. Full buys from everybody. Only 3 clippers on the board. We're seeing smokes by Nebula and Easy Bullet. Detonator going full util right now. Nade, flash, and a smoke. Seems like they're going for another B push. They've probably decided that this time they don't want to mess it up. They're going to clear out Explosion. They know Explosion's playing side alone. If they can abuse this right, they can make it a 5v1, but this time they need a push. They can't let their teammates rotate. Because if red team rotates, Explosion's going to be able to sit in that cubby again and just hold them off. Mars deciding to rotate early. This can win him the game. They're no longer playing just 1 on B. We're going to see the util coming. Flash from Easy Bullet. Multiple smokes, nades, everything coming in. Explosion playing it. Is that an AR-9 or is that an... It's an M4. Takes out 1. Oh my gosh, takes out 2. He's panicked. He almost gets 3. Detonators 1 tap. Mars takes out 2. And then now up to Easy Bullet all by himself. 1 versus 3. Ace situation for Easy Bullet. Good flick up by Easy Bullet. 1 versus 2. Ace situation. 9-9. Plants it around the wall. Pops his flash over. Gets picked by energy. We saw a good clutch from Easy Bullet earlier, but he can't carry his team that hard. He got a beautiful 3 picks, though. Alright, that's gonna be game, but I will be casting next one. I've been told that there's 7 people in queue. Let me ask. No, I've been told there's now 5 players in queue, but that doesn't matter because next game will now be starting after this match's scores are submitted. And anyone who leaves any questions in chat, you know, if you don't watch Pavlov, you want to know something, feel free to ask. I can answer anything, everything, whatever you want. I don't think Neuro or Clouded will be coming into co-cast, so you're going to have to deal with me and my annoying, terrible Quest mic voice. Anyways. Well, not much to do in the meantime. But I guess we can wait. Oh, I should probably exit this. I don't want to hear the sound of water. I remember yesterday, on yesterday's cast, there was a flashbang that was infinitely moving back and forth, and it kept making the flash sound when you hit an object. Like, really fast over and over. That hurt my ears. Okay, I think we broke that. Alright, Pavlov doesn't want to close. Okay, problem solved. Oh yeah, a really interesting screenshot, by the way. Vintage Jesus shooting fire bolts out of his 50 cal. That's a technique I've never seen before. Sure, yeah, I'll 1v1. Let me set up no Pav TV. I'm still a bit washed, but we'll get Pavlov started real quick. Give me a second, I'll get my quest on. Entertain the viewers while we wait. Alright, getting a little 1v1 action on. Let me see if my audio works real quick. Should be working. Oh, the lounge is up. Alright, getting a... Alright, my audio does work.
Wonder if my FPS is gonna be bad. I remember last time I streamed, my FPS was quite terrible. Ooh, my spray's a bit bad right now. There we go, that's a bit better. Oh, that's unfortunate. These bullets going. I don't know where those bullets are going either. I do not got my spray right now. It might have to go M4. So it doesn't work anymore. I'll just go back to normal shooting. Oh, that's probably why I'm playing so bad. Nope, that actually just made things worse. That's weird. That's also weird. That's also weird. Everybody can't hit shots like this though, that's the problem. His aim only works in 1v1s. He's also crutching those shots right there where I run back to sight. He's using spectator. There's no purpose in doing that. There's like 3 kills. He's also abusing those peaks too much, which you can't abuse in real games. He's not really playing these 1v1s for practice. Don't really ones for wins. wasn't a headshot? Oh yeah, I think I'm holding it a bit too close to my face. Huh. I'm not holding it the right way. Huh. Guess that's what happens when you have good headshots like that. Yeah, I don't know why he does those peeks. He's not practicing anything. He's just playing this 1v1 to 1v1. Oh, my head's just getting fogged up now. Oh, I cannot do the Chuma thingy. If I do it like this. Alright, back to casting. That 1v1 is boring. Oh, I cannot. When I 1v1'd him last time, he actually 1v1, not play like a detonator. That's a shame.
Test, test. Microphone worky. Where's my phone? Oh, I... No, test, no, test. Microphone. Okay, no, it does work. We're good. Okay, well, it's unfortunate that some people have to play 1v1s like that. I 1v1 him before. He played like a normal human being, but then he decided to go skill issue mode. That's sad. It's more fun 1v1ing like someone like Vision or Chuma. Chuma, in his 1v1s, he'd one-tap you every time he peeked you, and it was really fun. That's what made him challenging. And then Vision just like would pretty much do the same, but less, but smarter than Chuma. Chuma was the man of movement. Oh my gosh. This just keeps going back into it. Okay, I'm gonna watch a random clip to fix this. Random Vel clip. Game start? No, game is not started. We're still being patient. Yet again, waiting 5,000 years for somebody to actually get in the server. Oh my. Yeah, this is taking a while. Hmm. Ah, well, the match got abandoned, so guess we gotta do more waiting. When is this gonna start? And Neuro coming into chat. Call me Jodiac for no reason. The #1 instigator behind Shadowhawk. #2 instigator. Shadowhawk 30 is the greatest instigator known to mankind. Don't really need bad players watching my stream, so Neuro, you can kind of I don't know how to break this to you, but you might want to go find some gaming streams on YouTube Kids. That might be towards your game, towards your skill level. I mean, just maybe. Okay, is this gonna start or what? We have like. Bruh, do I have to wait this long for anything to start? I mean, I know matchmaking took like years to start for some reason, but this is like too many years. How hard is it to get into a game? I mean, it's not that hard to just like put your headset on, load the Pavi, go to a server. I'm just gonna start watching some Lazy Town after this, if I'm gonna be honest. Some guy to abandon, and I'm not even in the matchmaking server, so I have to like bother somebody to tell me when a match is going on. But hey, it is what it is. And it's still not started. I guess some people just want to see the world burn. For whatever reason. Fine. Oh my. There's no way Sand was picked. Don't tell me these guys. Oh, they're serious. Oh, we're getting Sandy. Okay, never mind. They're ending the. They just ended it. Okay, maybe they're not doing Sandy. Bro, if this doesn't start soon, I'm about to go jerk off. I'm not even gonna lie. Live on stream as well if this doesn't start soon. So they better start it soon. Just... There's no peace in this world. No peace, and I have no patience. Just let. Oh my. Okay, yep. I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna do it. I mean, who's gonna stop me? YouTube moderators? Those don't exist. They just ban videos for copyright. That's all they do. Not my problem. Christmas is coming around the corner. Not Christmas. Christmas. A little bit of Riz in there. So who knows? We might see Kodiak get a girlfriend before GTA 6. But honestly, with those parallels, I think it's going to take longer for me to get a girlfriend than GTA 6, so... rather unfortunate. Can you guys just start the game? I'm working my own free time for this. Which is really my fault, but... Alright, guess it's real. I guess sand is still in the pool, so somebody wants to see someone suffer. I don't even think I want to cast sand, bruh. I wanted to cast a real map. Alright, on blue team we got Detonator, EDF Ranger, Gavin, the Freak 1993 Shears Caboose against Queen Zaza, Bimpinator, Clouded, Explosion, Vintage Jesus. Let's see it. Oof, Beanstalk already running it down mid. He's feeling it. Pushing over to concrete. Holding short, Jamie's pushing up. Bippy is suppressed tech. Detonator taken out by the tech. Oh. Oh, he misses his other burst. He would have had him right there. Now a 2v3. Bippy alone on site. Taken out by EDF Ranger after taking out Gaben. Now it's on Explosion. Got some cam set up. Match. Alright. 1-0 in the defender's favor. EDF Ranger getting a 3K right there. I do not want to cast sand. I think it's EDF. Well, I guess I'll never know. I don't even know how to cast these callouts, but Sheer taking out 2. Clouded whiffs his shots even while she has 1 tap. EDF Ranger 4-1, Sheer 4-0. Everybody else low on kills. Bimpy leading with 2 kills on attacking side. Seems like nobody really knows how to play sand, but that's not really a shocker. This is a terrible map. I don't know why these people decided it would be a great idea to choose sand. Some people just want to see the world burn. Thankfully, I'm good at sand though, so if I ever get unbanned from matchmaking, at least I should by Jamie onto EDF Ranger. We now have Sheer on long. Taking out Vintage Jesus and Bimpy. 3 coming in for the cleanup on 2 of them. People sitting in spawn. Explosion sneaking it up mid. Trying to hold Beacon right now as the rest are getting aggressive. Sheer over there getting really aggressive. Shoots his feet. Fights with Bimpy, takes out Bimpy. Seems like Explosion got his leg off. Gavin coming through, gets destroyed. Jamie over there taking out Sheer. Sheer's one tap. Oof, what a shot by Jamie. Takes out one. Getting sandwiched also from their spawn. Or from A short, actually. That's A short. No, that's B short. Oh, what a nade. That nade's gonna get him, though. Good nade by Detonator right there. Sheer 9-1. EDF Ranger 6-2. Everybody else low on the board. Jamie 4-4 leading red. I'm gonna change this one to so I have one this side long. There we go, I should solve that problem. F7, F2. Seems like we got a split play going on here. Detonator takes out Clouded while Clouded takes out Gavin. Jamie over here playing aggressive on mid, even with half health. Detonator fighting Bimpinator. Let's see who wins this parallel. Bimpy spots him. Detonator really slow, looks for a flash. We got Bean coming in. Takes out one, but he's one tap now. It's now a 3-on-2. Vintage Jesus in, Bimpy trying to push through A. Good suppression by Beanstalk. Good shot by Detonator. Wins that fight. They're both one tap now. They gotta rely on Sheer's rotate. Sheer has to play it safe. Vintage takes him out. Does he take out Detonator though? He does! Oh, Detonator one tap. Sheer hits an amazing flick. Not Sheer, I mean Vintage hits an amazing flick onto Sheer. If he flicked one bullet onto Death, Death would have lost that engagement. Now 5-0 right now. Heavily in CT's favor. Red team needs to win some rounds here. A nice little buy from Gavin there. It laid into the round. Got me playing it mid. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shots. Keeping him down. 5 and 3 right now. Being over there looking for more blood. Let's see this engagement going on here. Blind fire by Detonator to keep Vintage out of there. Vintage with his 50 cal. Has to shoot the hands at Detonator. Oh, but explosion! He gets a collateral over there. Now it's even 3 versus 3. Being an EDF Ranger, we're taken out. Oh, Detonator taken out by Bimpy. Their favor's gone. Do they decide to push onto site? They are pushing onto site. Now we have Gaben over here. Holding site by himself. Holding a good angle right here. Oh, he doesn't even react. Vintage Jesus is just so fast. He looks away for 1 second. Sheer on his own. Takes out Bimpy. Explosion lurking middle. Good lurk by Explosion. He dies to the flash on the ground. Oh, that is comical. Sheer leading with 10 and 3. Gaben with a low of 0 and 4. 5 and 1 right now, being held by the CTs. Gaben going with a 5-7. Is he giving comms on the radio? Never seen that happen before. Oh, we got free. Free picks up 3 running through mid. Now it's all up to Detonator. Clouded misses the flick. It's now a 1v1 versus Jamie. Jamie's all the way in their spawn. Does he have bomb? He doesn't seem to have bomb. So 5v2 taken down to a 1v1. Down mid. Jamie tries to take the fight, but now Jamie's weaker. Now Detonator in a better situation right now. Jamie doesn't have bomb though. Let's see if we can try to find where bomb's laying down at. Bomb's right here. Detonator just has to hold this. This could be an extraordinary win. Oh, Jamie knows he's going to be head peeking. Here's the footsteps. Tries to flash and gets the kill. A 5v2 brought down in the favor of blue team with only 2 people remaining. Green gets an amazing 3k death with a 2k. How do you mess that up? Forgot which side this is. A side. So we got a full A push going on right now. Explosion, Jamie taking it through A long. Vintage Jesus, Bimpy taking it through lower. Sheer, low on HP, trying to take him out. Playing it aggressively, trying to get these picks. This is the headshot on Vintage, they know he's there. Jamie gets a flick up on the Sheer. We have Gaben coming down, sinking his gun around the corner. Bimpy with an amazing headshot on the Gaben. A 1v3, all up to Detonator. Detonator has the Clippers as well. He could win this. And the bomb, it's not planted for Bimpy. He's gonna flash Bimpy. Oh, but they have a cross set up. Explosion takes him out. Six to 2. Now in a better favor for Red. They're now not completely lost. They have a chance now. But will this be ended in a 7-2? 6-3. Let's see. EDF Ranger throwing a smoke. Sheer pushed up in a cubby on long. He's down to half HP. Now he's one tap. If this smoke is shot through, he's done for. He's still hiding in the smoke. Vintage Jesus runs by, takes out Vintage Jesus, tries to get Jamie, but just barely misses. Still playing for his life. He's keeping himself safe. There's nobody else long. Explosion. Someone spawns sitting behind a tree. Bean isn't even gonna notice this. Explosion takes him out. And all of the Sheer, who was one tap from early on, and he gets taken out. It's now 6-3. Side swap. Oh, we're gonna see a heavy mid push. Smoke on mid, they're gonna start running down. They're immediately gonna run through B short. Their entire team's here! They just get lit up! Whoever IGL'd this had a plan. They're all stuck in Beacon while Detonator's all alone calling for his team. And then a collab by Explosion! Bimpy comes from behind, EDF Ranger put down. A failure of a push, stopped by flashes, and a good collab by Explosion. 6-4. Red team's catching up now. Sheer still in the lead, and Gaben still on the bottom. Save round by blue team. Gaben with the 5-7, the rest with the Eagles. Bean's taking it on his own to go to B. He's gonna try and go through long. Let's see what's happening over here on long. Detonator picks out Jamie. Vintage with the 1911 2 knives. Vintage still saving for his 50 cal in quite a unique way. Not even going with a UMP. He's gonna play knives. Pushing up on him. Vintage takes out one even with a 1911. Gets flanked by Clouded, and they just get funneled out. It is now all up to Beanstalk, but Beanstalk wins these. Beanstalk's a very good player, definitely in the top 10. Insane aim, great game sense, and great movement. Definitely one of the best players in the game. But does he win this? That's the question. Here's Explosion coming back through mid. Doesn't hit the shot. Explosion takes him out. He should have gone for a knife right there. 6-5. Now we're gonna see rifles by blue team. Entire team has just got a firing squad on mid. Seems like they're gonna go for a heavy B push over here. That is smoked off. Oh, whoa! One tapped by Gaben! All he needs, one shot, takes out Clouded. Shots go down on site, now leading in a 3v3 with Vintage Jesus pushing onto site, playing it aggressively. Gets tagged for 20 by Freak. Sheer taking out Jamie. Bimpy taking out Sheer. Now they're gonna go for a rotate here. But Bimpy's in mid right now. He can watch both A and B. Both one tap right now. Bombs in spawn. Bimpy takes him out. Bean playing a good head peek. Bean has his best option right now to just save. There's 15 seconds left. 10 seconds on the clock. About 5 HP. 5, 3, 2, 1. That's right. 6-6. Brought back from 5-0. A comeback is now on its way. Now, blue team needed to hold off for those rounds, but they made some crucial mistakes. Leading them to get taken out 6-3. Then they lost their pistol save round, and then that round. So almost beautiful nade. You can see that Art was getting close to long, but hit a palm tree. We have Detonator running it down ramp. That's what it's called. Jamie playing it up close, risking his life. What's he doing? Oh, he's baiting for Bimpy. And Bimpy takes out 1. 2, actually. And now the rest are low HP. Bimpy can get a 4K right here. And Vintage takes out Gaben. EDF Ranger clearing the corner. You don't need to peek that. You're too low HP. You gotta figure something else out. Now it's all up to Sheer. Seven. Red team's favor now. Bimpy dropping an M4 for one of his teammates. Explosion tries to run through mid, but again they have their firing squad set up. There's no choice to run through. Oh, change that. Gabe and Sheer taking it through line. Gabe and Jiggle peeking his way through. 3 players on site right now. Oof. Sheer takes out Clouded. Clouded takes out Gaben. Vintage takes out Sheer. Explosion takes out EDF, and EDF traded with Explosion. Vintage goes for another shot. Detonator pushing onto side. Detonator takes out Vintage Jesus. Freak taking out Bimpy. Beautiful shot. And taking out Jamie. Another beautiful shot. 7-7 now. It's all tied up. I was hoping I was gonna get away from having to cast this, but that's not happening. We have Beanstalk trying to get down A long, nobody peeking it. We have Jamie peeking from the opposite side. Sees Freak, shoots him in the back. Freak barely has his back exposed right there. Takes out another, now we have 2 coming from lower ramp, and the last one's left. Gaben exposes himself, and Vintage takes him out. All up to EDF Ranger. A failed push, left to save in a 1v4. Great attempt. Tries to get a knife throw in there. I don't know why he did that, but he felt like he needed to. It was a valiant effort. Trying to get a clip in right there. Way better than seeing a normal clutch or normal save go on. The save, I have to watch all of it. Then I get bored. Firing squad through middle again. These guys really want to get rid of their players. Sheer already down mid, going up for B short. Knife tries to get a knife throw, miss. Explosion's gonna go on the aggro now, knowing that they're on knives and deagles, but a beautiful shot by Bean. Vintage takes out Detonator, trying to push up. 50 sprays the rest down, and that's it. 7-9, a final save. Bippy a high of 16-9, Gaben a low of 2-14. It's can finally be over with, and I can go back to doing something more entertaining than casting this. Oh, explosion. Don't get yourself killed like that. Gets hit 3 times and once in the thigh or leg. Oh, they're already on A site. Clouded just sitting in this corner right here. Takes out 1, takes out 2, takes out 3. Beautiful play by Clouded. He might have just won the game right there. Good trigger discipline along with Vintage. Not really helping that. Vintage gets another. Vippy just shoots explosion for whatever reason, and that's it. Final scoreboard, low of 2 and 15 from Gaben, and a high of 16 and 9 from Bimpy. That's gonna be that game, folks. Wasn't really that interesting. It was just, yeah. I also left the intermission text on the entire time. He just shoots explosion for whatever reason, and that's it. Smartest Kodiak decision. Alright, goodbye. If you want me to cast the next one, just DM me, because I'm not gonna do it with nobody really watching or going to rewatch it. So yeah. Also cast